when you see the new lawsuit coming with Jay, the part with Jay, I go, oh shoot, like. Then I think about it, I go, that had to be there. So when I was saying that he was missing, he just wasn't actively being out there.
50 Cent believes that Jay-Z and Usher may have conspired to thwart Diddy's ascent, and he always has something to say. So you know this isn't just a hunch, he has receipts, and this is going to get messy. Did you ever consider the possibility that Jay-Z might be using Usher to blackball Diddy? Let us dissect what is actually happening behind. 50 Cent is out here stirring the pot again, and this time he's coming for Jay-Z and Usher in the same sentence. According to 50, Jay-Z is using Usher to blackball Diddy while he's floundering in legal issues. And if you know 50, you know he doesn't hold back when it comes to expose his competitors, given that Diddy is embroiled in litigation with allegations ranging from petty to full-fledged federal crimes. Let's quickly discuss him because the scandals just won't go away. A lawsuit accusing Diddy and Jay-Z of stalking a 13-year-old girl following the 2000 MTV VMAs only made matters worse. And one of the most unsettling allegations against them was made in September 2024.
Breaking news from New York. A lawsuit has accused rapper Jay-Z of a 13-year-old girl in 2000.
Most of the time, Jay-Z has avoided the commotion. But now he and Diddy are involved in this lawsuit, and he is not happy about it. He has already denied the accusations, calling them horrible, and is fighting to have the case dismissed or force the accuser to reveal who she is. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is taking advantage of the situation by constantly making fun of Diddy and Jay-Z to ensure that the internet is aware of it. Keeps in mind their legal mess, but with these new allegations that Jay-Z is using Usher to pull strings behind the scenes, things are going to get really messy. 50 Cent is back at it again, and this time he's bringing with him receipts. Well, AI-generated ones. But in December 2024, 50 posted a crazy video of Jay-Z and Diddy being arrested with the sound of the police playing in the background. I'm terrified I'll get shot, but I want to post this. LOL, that post was removed quickly, but as you already know, it caused a lot of controversy. Fast forward to when Jay-Z was involved in that lawsuit with Diddy, and 50 immediately made fun of the situation by asking where Jay's Rock Nation Super Bowl halftime show was still taking place and implying larger industry moves at play. The 50s is going one step further and saying that Jay-Z is using Usher to blackball Diddy from the industry. Yes, he says that Usher's next projects and collaborations are planned to totally overshadow any comeback or damage control Diddy might attempt to pull. Is there any concrete evidence of this? No, but does it fit 50's pattern of criticizing influential people and stirring things up all the time? The situation begs the larger question, is Jay-Z truly out there ensuring that Diddy's name is removed from the music industry? Blackballing isn't new in the industry, and powerful executives do have the power to end people's careers. Given Jay-Z's connections to major platforms like Apple Music and the NFL, if this is the case, Diddy's demise may be finally sealed.
Super Bowl. Like, it was not okay for me to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he tried to cut that.
Yeah, he didn't want me to. Well, they worked to make like there was an issue with me in the NFL that doesn't exist.
And so he did the corporate way of trying to keep you down. Oh, it's not me, it's them.
It's them. And then when M says he's not gonna do it if I'm not there, then
Let's go.
That,
Yeah.
yeah. You know,
That's what I'm
What's
talking
your
about.
and Jay's issue?
it's just competitive stuff.
It's really just
This is
competitive.
what I'm saying. When it gets past actual art, like actual music, and you trying to block something that's in business, then it feels weird. It feels like we should be having.
Now let's move on to the Usher angle, as this is where things start to get very intriguing. Usher has been close to both Diddy and Jay-Z for years. In fact, they nearly created a supergroup together.
Jay-Z, for real. Diddy.
Damn, Usher!
And me was supposed to be a group. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you gonna hate me for that, I know. Yeah.
Why did you say no?
I didn't say no.
You didn't say yeah?
I didn't say yeah.
You said yeah on the record, but you didn't say yeah to that.
That's the one. I think that we just got caught up. I think we all got caught up in the moment. We was talking about it and having secret meetings about it. We were talking about music and how we gonna flip it and the business of it. And somehow, man, we just got distracted, you know what I'm saying? And it never happened, you know? That's the one that I actually...
Although the user has never taken sides in the controversy, if the allegations made by 50s are true, Usher may be unwittingly or consciously being utilized as a major factor in Diddy's demise. Give it some thought. The user is rumored to be the main act at important events, such as the Super Bowl halftime show, which is also organized by Roc Nation. If this is true, it could be a significant power move to ensure that all eyes are on Usher, while Diddy fades further into the background. Whether Usher is involved or simply caught in the crossfire, the timing is very convenient, but the situation is much more complex than just one artist.
Wait till I get my money right. You can't tell me nothing.
Hip-hop has always been a battleground, with moguls like Jay-Z, Diddy, and 50 Cent vying for dominance. Let's face it, these rivalries are about more than just music. They're about money, influence, and power. At the moment, 50 Cent is calling out what he perceives to be backdoor deals and industry gatekeeping. And let's not forget whether Jay-Z is actually pulling strings behind these battles. If Jay wanted to completely remove Diddy from the industry, he certainly has the reach to do so. But should one person have that much power? That's the real question here. Jay has connections through Tidal Live Event Control, through Roc Nation, streaming services, and numerous brand partnerships. Is responding because, as usual, people are split along one side. There are those who adore 50 because they believe he is the ultimate truth teller, and the only person who isn't afraid to expose the biggest power players in the industry. He is portraying himself as iconic to them, by calling out the hypocrisy in the hip-hop elite, and they are ready for it.
Because I told him I felt like this was a Lifetime Achievement Award for me, and it's because I didn't receive a lot of awards according to the success of the music. You know, like I got the largest debut hip-hop album, and you got the largest debut hip-hop album, you don't got no Best New Artist trophy. The Best New Artist, they gave that to Urban Essence. Can you find in Urban Essence?
One person said, "I think we can crown 50 Cent as the troll king of hip-hop," while another said, "I'm beginning to think Jay has his skeletons as well, and 50 Cent knows it." If there's one thing 50 Cent is going to do, it's troll. This man has made a career out of feuding with industry heavyweights, and his beef with Jar is what made 50 into the man we know today. Their feud began way back in the early 2000s, and 50 Cent was determined to put an end to Jay's. During his career, he released Wonkster before going all out with diss singles like Back Down and Life's on the Line. The trolling continued in 2018, when 50 people purchased out the front 5 seats of a Ja Rule performance, leaving them empty. If that's not peak petty. The Rick Ross drama, which began in 2009 when Ross arbitrarily made fun of 50 people on a track and 50 people who were never inclined to follow the high road, went awry when he dropped Officer Ricky's skits, making fun of Ross for. Prior to becoming a rapper, he worked as a correctional officer. He even duped Rose's baby mama into it by purchasing her presents and releasing a tape of her in order to make Rose feel embarrassed. Additionally, 50 and Floyd Mayweather were once close. But after their friendship soured, 50 came for blood. The most well-known instance of this was when 50 Cent challenged Floyd to read an entire page of a Harry Potter book as part of the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
LELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Bucket Ice.
At this point, 50 Cent's feuds are essentially a part of hip-hop culture. When he claims that Jay-Z is using Usher to blackball Diddy, it fits with his usual pattern of criticizing industry power moves. But some people believe he's just stirring things up to keep his brand alive, because he's been clowning Diddy for years, and has been at odds with Jay-Z since the early 2000s. However, some skeptics question whether this strategy is viable. 50-50 is merely agitating the situation to garner attention by using his ongoing feud with Diddy and Jay-Z to advance his own brand. Let's face it, this isn't the first time he's gone after them, so not everyone is buying into his truth crusader persona. And what about Usher? His name being brought up in this is undoubtedly raising eyebrows because he has avoided drama for the majority of his career, so people are wondering why he would suddenly be engaged in a dubious business transaction. Many fans now believe it is unfair to even include him in this mess, particularly because there is no evidence that he was involved in Diddy's blackballing. However, let's take a moment to remember that this is more than just a $50 issue. On the one hand, the antics in this play actually draw attention to a far larger problem in hip-hop. Diddy is facing significant legal issues, and these accusations need serious accountability. However, the way these rivalries turn everything into gossip and entertainment runs the risk of making important issues seem like just another headline. In addition, there is the whole power struggle going on behind the scenes, which raises serious ethical questions about who really controls the industry and how fair the game is when the most powerful people can. Ultimately, this scenario may determine how we remember these three legends. 50 Cent. Although Jay-Z and Diddy have each contributed differently to the development of hip-hop, future generations will remember how they managed these controversies. What are your thoughts on Jay taking advantage of Usher? Do you think there is any truth to 50's story? Please share your thoughts below.